Troy Smutka here from Great Day on the Water Guide Service with my son Parker. It is early August. We are post cold front. We have been in the 90s a lot of, well, most of July and the very start of August, and we had a cold front blow in, some storms last night. We were in the low 60s this morning, strong northwest wind. Could be tough conditions for some fishing, so we decided to try panfish today, and we're going to show you a technique that we're kind of playing around with this year. Trolling, slow trolling for panfish with small jig spinners and jerk baits. We'll take a look at that a little more, and the equipment we're using, the rods, reels, line for doing this, the locations as we go along here. So trolling for panfish, stay with us. Hey, I mentioned sometimes you catch something other than panfish doing this too. I've either got a bass or a pike here. Put it this way, if it's a, I think we're going to net it to not break the light line off. It's a pike, not very big, but on ultralight panfish gear, it feels big. A couple pounds, but you can get some bonus fish too. Working these weed lines, you can get some of the predatory fish that are up here eating the panfish, like that guy. And my son bringing forward a nice bluegill there. We got a nice mix so far here. We've got crappies, bluegills, pumpkin seeds. Caught a couple small bass we haven't recorded. We're likely to get a bigger bass as well. And we've got some smaller sunfish too, and some smaller crappies, but that's a nice eater bluegill there. Good job, bud. Another nice bluegill here. Another nice 8-incher and a good eater if we were looking to keep fish. Good job. Hey, we got a nice crappie coming in here. Get him aboard here. There's an 11-incher there. We're going to get a picture of that fish too before we let him go. We talk about it, sunfish, you'll feel tug, 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 and sometimes you have to kind of give them the rod a little bit to get them and then just sweep forward to hook. Crappies, you feel the buzzing and vibration of your spinner, and all of a sudden you'll feel a thunk and the vibration will stop, and your rod will actually go, your line will go slack, your rod will straighten out, and then your rod will load back up. That's them inhaling it and then bringing it in. Parker's got a little smaller crappie. That's not a bad one, no, that's more of an eater size one there. So you can kind of tell the different kinds of bites. We're going to get a picture of this crappie and let him go. Hey, he's got another bluegill here. Decent sized bluegill. On that jig spinner yet. They are working these things over pretty good. Hey, got another nice bluegill here, about 10 seconds after that last smaller one. Oh, dropped him. Yeah, another nice 8-inch eating size bluegill there. Hey, I got me a nice pumpkin seed here. It's a 9-incher there. That's a lipper. You get a nice sunfish when you can lip it. We're gonna get a picture of him and let him go. There's another nice crappie. That'd be a good eater, 9-incher there if he were playing fish. Hey, another crappie on the jig spinner. Son just got a sunfish. So we're, dropped him. We're filming maybe every fourth fish here. It's a little bit slower because of the post-cold front. That'd be an eater crappie there. A little slower because of the post-cold front conditions, but we're still catching a fish every 30 seconds or so. 30 seconds, and then we'll go a little break. I don't think we've gone more than about 2 minutes without a fish, so we're having to weed through a few more smaller ones too, but we are definitely trolling up panfish. Hey, just swung aboard another nice crappie here. And if you were looking to eat fish, we got plenty of fish right now, so I've got a good season for walleyes and crappies, our two favorite fish to eat, so we don't need any right now. That'd be a good one. And again, we've kind of found them. They're suspended over the weeds. Between 7 and 10 feet is where we're working. Just with that bait back, just off the corner of the boat a little bit. We got wave action. We got some Canadian wildfire smoke haze and good waves, so you don't need to get far from the boat at all. And just pumping it every once in a while. About 0.7 is the speed we're trying to maintain. Oh, my son's got one coming in. Oh, that's not a bad. That's a female bluegill. That's a real nice for a female. Good one there. All right, I'll get my bait back out. We'll get back to going here. This feels pretty good. This might even be a bass. I think I got another non-panfish here. Parker got a crappie, a small crappie. I think I got another pike here possibly, or bass. Acting like a pike. Yeah, a little bit bigger. 3-pounder, 2.5, 3-pounder there, but again, you'll get pike, you'll get bass that are up here feeding on these panfish. Be careful with the light gear. You got hooked good. You wanted that thing. There. Get him back. They're always fun on light panfish gear. Oh, my son had a nice crappie up there, but he came off at the side of the boat. Part of the deal. Ooh, Parker's got a nice pumpkin seed there. Kind of figured it was going to be. It was fighting so hard. The pumpkin seeds fight a little harder than bluegills. Got a little bigger mouths than bluegills. A little more of an attitude sometimes too. But yeah, that'd be a beauty eater sunfish there too. Nice one, bud. What do we got here? We got a nice bluegill here. Drilled that. Well, and then I drop him. I I got another pike. Or wait, no, it's a bass. I can swing him. Not a big bass, but they feel big on ultralight gear with 4-pound line. With another bonus fish, pike and bass up here feeding on the smaller panfish. Boy, did he get hooked good. These little hooks really stick them. There we go. So just another good bonus fish. There, got another crappie coming in here. I'll swing him. Oh, almost didn't get him. Got a 9-incher there, good eater. Get him back. Set out just a little bit behind the boat and get her back trolling. And my son with a crappie. Yeah, nice eater. Oop, I just missed one. Still pounding away here. There we go. I think it's a sunfish coming in here. Yeah, ooh, nice bluegill. Nice light colored one. Hammered that jig spinner and he's back. Jumped right out of my hand. Hey, you got another nice crappie. 10-incher there. And that was it. I knew my bait was wearing out. He took my soft plastic off completely. I think he ate it. No, it's in the water somewhere, but yeah, another nice eater. No, it's just a panfish.
Actually?
Yeah. Got a pretty aggressive panfish here. Oh yeah, it's just a decent crappie. 10-inch crappie. Boy, I thought he was going to be a small bass there, but boy, Parker, what we must have caught. We must be pushing 100 panfish today, probably, between crappies and sunfish. A few pike, couple bass. And it is slower. We've got high pressure coming in here behind that storm front last night, so it's slower than normal, but still, when you get a cold front like that, some of the predatory fish might have been a little tougher, bass or walleyes, so panfish they'll be slower sometimes, but they'll still help you out. All right, well, we're gonna call it a day today. Just a little review of the baits a little bit. I just call this a jig spinner. It's a 16th ounce VMC Moon Eye jig with a little number 1 size clip-on spinner, and then we put on there a 2-inch Berkeley power bait soft plastic, a paddle tail like this called a ripple shad, 2 inches, or just a minnow shape, also with the little forked minnow tail, 2 inches. You could put twister tail, you could put about anything. I don't get too picky with colors. We had high skies today, so we went with minnow silver kind of colors. If it's darker conditions, cloudier conditions, you could go with stuff with chartreuse or orange, but you don't need a lot of different colors. That was our bait today. That was the best one. Some days you can tow behind and twitch a little jerk bait. This is a Rapala X-Rap, 2.5-inch size. Some days you can go a little faster and troll. This is a Rapala ultralight shad, but it's just a little ultralight version of the shad wrap. It's just a matter of dialing in the depth, the speed, and the type of bait. Today the fish were hanging between 7 and 10 feet over the tops of weeds rolling off the edge of this reef. This reef gets to 4 feet on top and open, and then the weeds start at about 6 feet, and then they roll down and you lose them at about 14 feet as it goes into deeper water. So they were today 7 to 10, and that little jig spinner was definitely the better bait. We caught a couple on these, but most of the fish on this with that 2-inch either minnow or ripple shad on there. And the speed was 0.7. That kept the bait just kind of in the tops of the weeds, and you'll catch some weeds here and there. Some days you might need to go a little faster and might pull a little shad bait like this and work a little bit better speed. Some days slower and twitching something like this behind. And then you have to get the depth where they're at. If they're right up on top of the weeds, or if they're by the edge of the weeds, or they could be suspended out off of them. You see fish suspended 4, 5, 8 feet down. You can troll these baits through suspended fish as well out off of the reefs. So this trolling is a great way to cover a weed line. Here was a long one on a reef. It could be a shoreline weed line, but to cover a weed line, you can zigzag and change the depths a little bit and up and down the speed until you get a pattern dialed in and find where the fish are. And some days that's always the best way to find them, and some days that's the best way to just keep catching them too. Plus you get some bass, you get some pike like we did. I was able, you want to kind of match and repeat the pattern of speed and your course. With my Minn Kota Ulterra, I'm able to dial in cruise control, and I was able to set that 0.7, and then I was able to use the autopilot to kind of follow a route too. So you can use a contour follow if you're following a certain depth as well. So hopefully you learned some tips. Not a super common thing, trolling for panfish, but it's a nice relaxing way to fish. It's a good, efficient way to cover water and find them. Hopefully you learned a little bit about it and got to see some good fishing action today. For Parker Smyk behind the camera, I'm Troy Smyka, Great Day on the Water Guide Service, thanking you for watching this episode. We hope to see you at our next one. Until then, good luck, and I will see you out there somewhere.